Right. Wet to dry quali. Bit reminiscent of last season. The race. Oh no. The race also has a rain cloud in the first thing, but it just has 2%. Well, surely if it's 2% the whole time, then it's not going to happen. Even though there's a rain cloud at the start for some reason. Anyway. Yeah, it's obviously definitely wet. Even though it says the softs are quicker.
Okay, I think the track's going to be drying out quite soon. Be careful you don't burn out your tyres. Standing by.
It's gonna be drying out quite soon, it says, Nick. Okay. Nick.
Hey, I'm back. I was on the phone.
Oh, right, sorry. Yeah, it's drying out soon.
So we're looking at another 5, maybe 10 minutes of this rain. It
says 5-10 minutes of rain. So this is going to be very nip and tuck. I
Imagine if
think
someone
it might be.
Imagine if someone picked the softer allocation. They're gonna be kicking themselves.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna need any dry tyres.
Nah, it genuinely might be with 1 second to go. Whoever's last over the line will get pole probably. With the soft. I generally think only the last 3-4 minutes at this rate will be soft.
Yeah.
And obviously it's a drying track, so yeah.
Is it raining right now?
Yes, toe is out the window, not happening. Got to get to grips with this now. Oh, and for the race, it says 2% for every slide, except the first slide has a rain icon for some reason. Oh, and I guess brake bias will go to 57 for now. Found myself a bit of a clean spot. Oh my god, it's so... You thought it was slippy before. Oh my god.
Careful, mate. Ooh, turbo. How many races has this Enrico guy done? In tier 2. What the pussy cloud. Dead on.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left.
Dead on.
The tank's pretty much empty.
Dead on. What are you ignoring me at? Jaden. Jaden.
Lap times are dropping. Looks like track conditions are starting to improve.
Jaden.
Sorry, I didn't have my headset on.
Oh, you mug. How many races has that Enrico guy done in tier 2?
How many what?
Races has he Enrico done? Done.
Enric?
Hmm.
This is his first race.
No, but in tier 2.
Oh, in tier 2, like 14.
Oh.
Yeah, he's been here since the start of the season.
Oh.
And he's missed he missed 2 in a row about 3 weeks ago, and then missed 2 in a row about 10 weeks ago. It's time for softs, clearly.
Is that? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I just, at this rate you're only going to be able to do 2 runs, so when's the latest you can go out to do 2 runs,
Yeah, I'm just gonna go out now.
That's fair.
Okay, mate. Our best lap so far, 1 minute 23.4.
Oh my god, my last sector was shocking. So yeah, if you were already sliding, this is going to be even worse.
Alright, gang.
Checks complete. Everyone be aware.
But,
we've got a car
I mean, for that inter lap I did, I obviously put 57 brake bias on, and obviously now got to put it back to 55. We're going to be so far off the
Oh my god.
the low 13s. I'm guessing it's very icy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All this setup is just shit, but honestly, what do you think going to the first few corners?
Oh yeah, I guess I just didn't say anything when he was here, but James's battery usage in the first sector, Jesus.
Yeah.
That is not what I'm doing. I'm blasting down to 60 into turn 1 and 40 into turn...
Yeah, that's what I was doing at first, and then I saw what you was doing, and I was
And then,
like,
you know when you have that tiny straight before the corner where Max sent Lando off on himself?
yeah.
I'm using a tiny bit of battery on the exit as well there on the straight.
Is it ICP?
Doesn't... yes.
2 laps of
Okay.
fuel left.
Just keep it on the track. Don't
Oh, sorry.
don't send it, you know?
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, building up to the lap is also a struggle. Oh, the bollards are gone. Alright. What did you do? A 17, I think?
6, yeah.
Oh, wouldn't mind if it started like that.
Yeah.
You have no IPs, you can hold 5 people up if you want.
What do you mean by hold up? Hold up or
If you
wipe
impede
out?
someone, if you impede someone without contact, it's 1 IP.
How many is it with contact?
For Qualiban, it's 6. That's what I'm saying. You can hold 5 people.
No, but how many is it if I make contact with someone?
Oh, 2.
Fine.
James
James Jones.
But you risk a 5-place grid pen.
That's fine.
With
Might as well
contact,
start
you know.
last anyway.
That's fine. Well, I'm the... Oh, wait, no, there's a Ferrari heading into... Oh, my God. Samurai's on pole position. James is going, yes, my teammate. Yeah, Track's ramping up.
Tranks, come on.
Track is ramping up tremendously. This will literally be who's last over the line.
Oh God.
Ugh. So I guess there's also the case of keeping it valid to get a lap, but at this rate, it's the risk of just backing off is not going to be enough. Still got to go for it.
What's the latest we can go out, you think?
What are we doing? 1 minute.
Right, our best lap so far,
1 minute
1:16.3.
50. 2 minutes. 1 minute 50, something like that. But we really don't want to fuck around too much in case we don't make it to the line.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like 2:10 or something.
Oh shit, it's already 2:30. Okay. I mean, Robin, Sam, and Dan haven't even done a lap, so if they mess up this one, they're kind of done for. If we all mess up our laps, Samurai is on pole position. That's crazy. Right, 2 minute 10.
Dan's
We're at the
out.
end of the pit lane, aren't we? So we actually have a little bit of an advantage here. Yeah, Uri's out, Turbo's out.
Yeah,
You can leave now if you want. Okay, yeah.
Okay, when you're ready, let's go.
There's the Williams.
Make sure you bring your tyres into it as well.
Yep. Oh, I'm ahead of fire. There's still a Ferrari and... Oh, okay.
Right,
Oh,
1:35, so...
We've got about 14 seconds in hand. And fire is here. I will just remind you, don't give anyone a tow.
Yeah. Yeah, much better now.
Yeah. If you want, you can still start behind me and I can give you a tow, but it's fully up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that's Sam and Enric. I don't like how fire's right behind me here, but... I mean, look at the 2 Alpines, they're clearly gonna try and do something too. What do you think? Just do it on your own?
Yeah.
That way it's easier? Okay. I just don't want fire near me.
Alright, good luck.
Alright, good luck, mate.
Do you know what that is?
Oh, come on, man. Who got first?
Me, bitch!
Let's go, Nick! Yes! Oh my god! Let's go! Oh, I'm not annoyed anymore. Yes! I should have sensed it when you said, "Do you know what that is?" Oh my god. You included your audio, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Woo! That is simply lovely. Oh, I'm so happy for you.
You bottled the final corner. I was watching you.
I bottled the final corner. Yes, I know. I went so deep. And then I saw myself across the line with a 5. I saw James pop up during that lap with a 6. I was like, right, I've beaten James. But I didn't see a purple thing come up. So I'm like, oh, okay, someone else has snatched it. Let's go, mate. But now we have to hold on to it, alright? We have to just try and focus forward.
Yeah.
When we locked out the front row in Bahrain, obviously I got absolutely raped on the opening lap. So, yeah, we have to try.
I can't lie. Samurai.
Are you shaking a little bit?
I am. Samurai.
Oh yeah, I
gave me a
noticed
fat
that.
toe.
You got a big toe from Samurai.
I mean, I was a little bit too
saw
far
that
back on the
heading
main
into
straight, but yeah, going into 4, yeah, I was just so close
Yeah.
to him, and then coming out,
Well, hang about.
coming out of the S's, I was just like right up the line.
I was the last one over the line with like 4 seconds left.
Yeah. How much fuel?
Well, last season I put in 1.5 and I ended with like just under 1. So I'm thinking about maybe 1.1, 1 point something. I am still thinking about starting on mediums. They just seem to die at the end. Oh, there we go. 16:20. No one wants to ready up.
I don't know. This says put 0.9 laps of fuel in
Yeah, 0.9
in
seems
clean
fine.
air.
I just want to be a little safe, you know.
Yeah. I'll just go
I think I'm
1.
going like 0.2 in the first 2 laps. Yeah, one's fine.
I don't know. Maybe we offset. Maybe you go. James looks like he's going hard.
James will always go hards. It's a fact. The thing is, right, we just got to try and work together, not trip over.
Yeah. I think I'll go hard. I think it's better to
Yeah.
offset
If we
each
can
other.
somehow maintain the 1-2, that'd be good. Dan and Sam 4th and Samurai 7th. That's crazy. Turbo's down in 10th. Fire 11th.
Yeah,
He must have
fired.
messed up his run.
Yeah, he did say that.
I also fucked up turn 1 massively. I turned in. It's a bit like Singapore. I turned in so early I had to turn out, turn in again.
Yeah.
Alright. I have quite a few people watching my stream. I've just realised. I never checked that.
I didn't even have my lap recorded. That's what's annoying.
Oh,
Because I don't stream or anything.
Media. Seems like everyone's on Oh, James on hards. Alright, let's do this. Good luck, mate.
Yeah, go on.
You're on hards, alright.
Yeah, a lot of people change to hards now.
Oh, fuck off. I was actually ready there to bloody do the race.
James back on medium.
Wait, James on mediums?
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
The car
James.
up to temperature
That's a
on this
first
lap,
in a while.
please. We're loading the gears, so let's go through them all
I actually like
together.
that from you. With the whole, we should go different strategies. You just got to try and stick with it, right? And
Yeah.
the hards will come to you. But when you do go on the mediums, I honestly, the longer you go on the hards, the better.
Yeah.
Like, I know that's kind of basic, obvious knowledge, but genuinely. If it comes to a point in the race where you're like, oh, I should really pit early now, I don't know. It just depends how much time you're losing. So Dan's on hards, Sam's on hards, Fire's on hards. Okay. So, from what I gather, just because mediums will be obviously better than the hards, if I take the lead into 1, I think we'll hopefully have a good ground. I'm not going to be petty and just say, hold everyone up, let me run away with it, because it just doesn't seem like that'll work.
I mean, you should get a better launch, and so should James.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I am going to try and get you into turn 1,
Yes.
but if I don't and you have a good start, we just have to make sure we don't jump the damn thing.
What, your
Could...
time?
69, 70 and all that. I could hit James and then last second go into AI and put him on the grid, and it wouldn't put me on the grid. I see that in a Creator Series quite a few times. It's one of the rare times they're actually funny.
0.1.
Superb
You're going
work.
so slow, your tyres aren't even moving, it just looks like you're gliding.
Yeah. Alright, here we go.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed.
Good luck.
Be ready with the clutch.
Good luck. Well then.
Yeah. To be fair, I did say in the chat I'd be P4 into turn 1. So.
Okay, so that's Uri and James in the mud. I'm gonna guess one went and the other just reacted.
I think Uri went.
I saw it.
And then James went.
Oh shit. Oh, and that's fire around. Anyway, 1-2 technically, so good. And you've luckily got a hard runner behind you, so that's good.
Yeah.
Let's try and drop him. Because I believe... Oh wait, no, I won't have DRS, no. If they're smart, they would serve it now. And then they're going to have to try and work together to... thingy.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Samurai's 5th, although... this rate, mate, it really depends if you can stick with. If not, it might be actually good to hold them.
I mean, I'll never be able to stick with if I don't have DRS. And try and get it up.
You can always just work with Dan.
Well, he's not much quicker anyway.
And they're going to pull away from Robin and Samurai, probably.
But then, do you not think it's better to stay to DRS trade with me? Because if Uri and James are, well,
I'm not concerned about them at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just do it.
I will let you know I'm on 10%, so just
Yeah, me
use
too.
what you need to. Because I know my mediums are going to wear out quick, so Dan should probably catch me.
Robin got DRS by 1,000.
Oh, okay. 10%. Wow. 4 laps in, that's already slidey. That's crazy.
The track is clear.
Oh, rubbing on.
Fuck, I got a warning there because I was looking at the track. Yeah, I think that's Robin.
What we don't need is a safety car, because that would just bring...
I was literally about to say a safety car for my sake wouldn't be too bad for you, yeah.
Well, I know, but what I mean is it'll bring James back into it.
Oh, I see what you mean now, yeah. Right. This is good, if us three can just pull away. You're doing great at the moment, stick with him. Also burning quite a lot of fuel just being on my own here.
What are you on?
My fuel, 0.88.
Yeah, I'm on 0.89. I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, I think I put in 1.1 laps of fuel. So I'd say things are a little concerning, but you know, not critical right now. Keeping the gap constant to Dan, he's got good race pace, I'll give him that. He's just keeping it how it is on a worse tyre.
Fuck that. I meant to turn overtake off into medium, but I accidentally turned off into none halfway down the straight.
I also don't want to like over push and just cook my tyres. I need to go kind of long. I'm looking like lap 12 maybe. I'm just thinking of last season really. I'm trying to do the same thing.
Yeah, and Van's just kind of holding me up for Sam.
Yeah, you can get past him if you want to.
But even if I get past, he's just going to slow down for Sam, so...
That's a good point. Yeah, he's bringing turbo with him, which is annoying. Has he got a DRS?
Sam does, yeah.
No, I meant Dan.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I think Sam was like 1.7 seconds quicker on that lap than me. The guy is pushing a lot with DRS. Obviously I'm going to have first priority of pit stops because I'm on mediums, but yeah, 7 laps and I can already start to feel them going south. Yeah, you can. How much battery you got?
20.
Yeah, you can go me if you want.
Charge you.
Pit lane, pit lane, pit lane.
Yes.
Yeah, you can get me.
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back
Dan's gonna try and get you as well, that's all.
I know. Fucking hell. Just parking the bus and then, jeez. This rate it'd be probably good to pit with the turbo so we can trade.
Oh, fuck off.
Nah, that was tactical.
Don't even have DRS.
The lap to the car behind.
Oh,
1
what?
second.
Oh, shit. Okay, that's fine.
Are you flashing or none?
I'm in none.
Okay. But I keep turning it in too early for that left-hander and then it offsets me for the little kink.
I don't know, I just can't seem to save battery, even when I'm in none. It's
Yeah, I get what you
weird.
mean.
Like medium burns so much. But luckily, obviously, I don't think they'll get away per se.
Oh, my tyres are overheating.
My, yeah,
What's yours?
my highest percent-wise is 27. I'll check the temps in a sec.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Yeah, my rear left is on 107%.
Yeah, mine is on 109 coming out the final corner.
Alright, now I'm saving some battery.
No wonder why I'm sliding for all the right-handers.
Yep. Lag.
Yeah.
Well, I can see what you mean with that bit.
The car
I mean,
ahead
luckily we've
starts
still got
creating
DRS,
gaps,
but
just starting to
yeah.
pull away from us now.
I don't know if turbo does. I think it does, just about. How much fuel are you on now?
0.73.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna keep DRS here.
Was there a safety car last year? Last season?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose it. You can get me on the next.
Yeah. good.
Yeah. No, no, oh, Turbo's pitting. Okay. I'll pit this lap.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Oh boy.
Right, let's go, come on. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
How many laps would you recommend on that tyre? When was like not the first drop off, but the second where it was just like shit? What lap?
The mediums,
Yeah.
7.
Well, is that where it just kind of dropped off, or it just dropped to absolute shite?
7, yeah.
Okay.
Absolute shite. I started to notice bits on lap 4. I guess for my sake I'll have to keep Turbo with me.
Just thinking what lap to hit now.
Yeah.
Can't go 16 laps. I mean, with less fuel, I guess it'll be slightly easier on tyres, but...
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Don't make that stupid mistake.
Yeah, hards just feel really good.
I mean, mine are a little bit more shit than what they, were obviously, but it's not like they're undrivable.
Just had to avoid a warning though.
So you know, we're getting some strange readings.
I'm just trying to save
sensors.
battery.
I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data. So keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems.
I think I pushed a bit too hard there, because turbo didn't get me.
And gap to the car in front, 5.7 seconds.
Do you know how long a pit stop is?
About 20 seconds.
Okay. So you've got 18 seconds to...
Well, I saw the gap was 18.7 to you when I...
Yeah, you've got 18 seconds
Didn't
to
I?
Dan and so.
Okay, good. So they'll come out pretty much with us. Turbo's not exactly doing a great job here. I want us to be swapping. Oh, there we go, he's picking it up. Good boy.
Alright. That was a slide and a half that I did not need.
Is there a gap to leader thingy?
No.
Oh, boo.
Okay, they're on fresh hards.
I know.
Tires are 6 laps old.
It's one thing I've always said they should add.
1 minute 16.8. Right, you're falling back by 1/10 a lap.
Yeah, my rears are starting to drop off now.
What percentage are your things on? Mine are on 9.
33.
Okay.
Once you reach like lap 15-ish, sometimes it's better just being none on the exits.
Yeah. Oh, I can save battery so much easier on hards. Yeah, fuel might be an issue for me, I'm not gonna lie, by the end.
Which one?
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Might catch fire by the end of this lap.
Same for me as well, to be honest. What are you on?
Sorry, what?
How much fuel are you on?
0.54.
Yeah, I'm less than you.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I mean, we've only just passed halfway, so unless we've nailed this... The annoying thing is for you, you're kind of on your own.
Yeah.
I think I've caught fire up here at a pretty good time. They're both still staying out. Come on, fire.
I started to lift and coast.
16.5. That's not really what I wanted the gap to go down to. did lose like a good maybe 2 seconds in the final few laps before I pitted. In hindsight, probably should have pitted lap 10. These hards can go a while.
Salmon.
Okay. What I need is for them to have some Texas style swapping. It wasn't great.
Yeah, I'm actually cooked on fuel.
RS is low. Consider changing mode on your MFD or lift a little with gentle
on.
braking into corners to recharge it.
Oh my god, man. Sam's 4 seconds behind me. Fire will probably not hold him up too much because he's got to pit soon as well. I really need to know
Exact same
to
thing
get on with
happened to
it.
me like a couple of seasons ago. Having to save fuel.
Yeah. It's already getting nearly a second.
Do I box now or just keep going?
Probably now, yeah.
Let's hope I save a lot of fuel.
Okay, the Ferraris aren't together. But Dan is quicker than Sam, so they'll probably catch back up.
You're just gonna need to try and hold them up.
Yep.
What's your fuel on now?
0.4.
Okay. Just make sure turbo overtakes you.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position.
I just know their mediums are going to be pretty bad at the end. So.
I wonder if burning battery will help the fuel.
Yeah, this way they don't even need to work together. They'll just both catch us. Okay, starting to feel some slides now on the hards. Just need them to push to take some life out. Time will do the rest.
What's your fuel?
0.34. Mm. 11 laps to go. It's going to be tricky.
DRS fucking in.
I'm wiping them in there.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop. That's us down a place.
Should we do a spun?
I'm trying to remember what lap they pitted now.
One of them lap 20, the other lap 21, I think.
Okay. Oh, Texas 2.0. I need to try and stick with them this time. Oh my god. If you can pull away from turbo, I guess that'll be alright. mediums will crack soon.
Exactly what I need. I just need James's DRS to just save me fuel.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 13.9 seconds.
Now I don't know if they're gonna do what they didn't do in Texas and split up. I'm very surprised Sam hasn't got a 3 second now, by now, but that does seem to be what they're doing, splitting up. Either that or, because like when Sam's tyres went off last week, they went off and he struggled so much. I was in this exact scenario and I ended up costing myself an incident, so I need to make sure not to do that this time. God, they just get such a run through the last bit. It's crazy. Yep, that's what I need.
But I'm in none, and I'm not even saving any down the straight.
Yep, that's what I need again. He's gone off twice now.
Put that in none just makes you stop burning.
I know I can use one warning if I really need to. Six to go. Alright. That wasn't ideal. But yep, their mediums have fallen off. They've hit that stage, so I need to make my move soon. Wow, that was so close. Feel the strains on my hand every time I fucking swap. Anyway, good stuff. Go after Uri. You won't be too quick.
Bloody is. Me and James have been DRS for ages.
news, James, to save some fuel. I think my fuel issues are stopped now. I'll be fine.
Yeah. My mediums are gone now.
Oh my god, this lag.
We're catching the car ahead. Well done, but be aware these tyres need to get us to the end of this race.
I keep fucking pressing the wrong gears.
Okay, be aware the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Sounds disconnected for me.
Okay, final
Come on.
Nice one. Very lovely drive. On to the next one.
Okay, so what are the rules of
What the hell?
what?
Dan and Sam finished level... What? They finished across the line level. That's incredible.
What's
That
the
means they split their points, no?
what's
They each get 16.5 points. They just fucked themselves by doing that. They get less points. Anyway, sorry, what's what?
what's the rule on just fucking it across a corner to get closer to someone?
Cut in the corner.
Yeah,
Who did that?
James.
Yeah, right. What corner did he?
So you know you go into the left hand with the S's, and then the right hander he just went straight across it.
So you know the corner where Max sent on Lando and they both went off?
Yeah.
Are you on about that bit after, the corner after?
Yeah, literally like the small kink of the right hander, he just went straight across it.
To get closer to you?
To get closer to Uri.
To get closer... I think... Well, in BRL and ERL, I've done that and I've been penalised. But in EXFL, I talked to Will about it, and he said as long as you don't do it... what do you call it? As long as you don't do it to set yourself up for a better exit on the next corner, let's say that... Because you know Maggots and Beckett's, right?
Yeah.
You know when I went straight
Yeah.
across it, and then obviously it gave me a good run to get them. And then in Singapore, you know turn 1, 2 and 3, if I go wide, rejoin, that DRS thing coming up. The Britain one, yeah, I'll admit, low iffy. The Singapore one, I thought was fine. So if James has done it there, you aren't going to get that past them until the next lap. So I think, if James did that, I think it's alright, to be honest. If he got a warning for it, definitely alright. If he didn't get a warning for it, I'd still think it's alright, but yeah. Anyway, I love this track. It happened again. The mediums fell off and the hards came back to me. I don't think I did anything in that race pen-worthy. And yeah, really unlucky for you, mate. I partially got to apologise for my horrible pace on lap 10 or 11 that dropped you out a bit. But I mean, your mistake there also did cost you a bit.
Yeah, well, the mistake.
Well, don't know how you keep fighting with that old hards, because there was one lap where the hards like went into a bit of a mini coma, so I slid into turn 4, 5. I felt like I was drifting, and then they just popped again. Oh, come on, yes. Woohoo! I want to really like yell and whatnot, but I am actually really I'm feeling sorry for your race, mate. But still, I mean, a 7th is still some solid points. We scored 31 points there, and Aston and Williams. Aston didn't score any. There was no Astons today, and Williams. Well, James got, what was it, 6th, I think. Samurai, I don't know, maybe got 11th, 8th, I don't know. But that puts us back up in the 3rd. That's exactly what we needed. Fucking hell, finally. So nice, I had to do it twice. Massive slide. Well done, Nick. What's he saying well done for?
No, that's for quality.
Oh, right. Ban Sauber. Jaden Bold, final corner, so hard. Yeah, I just knew you would put it on pole, and you haven't had a pole this season, so I thought I'd let you have it, you know?
Yeah, bro.
That's your first pole in, like, a year, by the way.
Mm.
You didn't obviously... You said you... Didn't you say you were going to get Canada pole last season? In the wet?
I don't know.
Heading into the final chicane. You said I was on for pole.
Yeah.
And...
I was like 6th.
Oh my god, I've just felt the underneath of my right foot for accelerating. You know dead skin?
Yeah.
I've got a massive clamp of it, like, in the middle.
Yeah.
That's how much I was pushing on my fucking accelerator. Ugh, that's disgusting. No.
Oh, I shouldn't have changed the strategy. I should have just went.
Yeah, in hindsight, I think pitting on doing what I did was probably, because I told you this is the only track really where medium hard is better, because the mediums just wear out too quickly. And yeah, I don't know how Ferrari have done that, but I swear they've shot themselves in the foot. Me, bitch. Yeah. So much aura. Ready for P6? Oh no. Gonna be P4 into... You were P4 into turn 1. Because of the jump stars. What the fuck did the Ferraris just do? Fight. It's the last lap. You could have had a shot at Jaden. Actually, yeah, I got past Dan heading into turn 1. I was like, right, there's a slight chance they could get me. But then I looked behind me, exit before the corner where Verstappen shagged it into Norris and they went off. I looked behind me and it's Sam ahead. And then I looked to the gap, it was like 7/10 nearly. I was like, okay, well, I've won. But I heading into turn 4 on that last lap, I was shaking the whole time. I was like, oh, shit. Because I haven't won a fucking league race in ages. I generally think the last time I won a league race was EXFL China, which was start of Jan. Oh, fucking hell, yes. First time I've had a drive-through in a while. Yeah, Uri did well. Did you finish? We didn't. We had to get out. I want to know if Ferrari's planned that. But next time, don't get a drive-through when you're in front of me. Didn't you say Uri jumped it and then James got?
Yeah,
that's
the
other
other
way
way
around. Yeah. Oh shit! So James. I mean, on the race where James could literally have made the gap. What do you call it? 45 points. He got what, 6th? So, it's 28 points with 4. Actually, you know what? Frankie still has a shot. 28 points, 4 races. He just has to do a Hamilton 21 or 2016, and he just has to. If he literally wins the last 4 and James is second, they're level on points. But James has 7 wins and Frankie has 6 wins. So James, still on countback, would win because of wins. But yeah. I mean, I was 50 something behind Frankie heading into that. 56 maybe, I don't know. But now it's down to like 30 something. I'm well, obviously I'm now ahead of Turbo in the standings, so I'm 3rd, which, you know, glad there's some luck finally this season. But well, it wasn't really luck, but well, James jumping Euro jumping the start was pretty lucky. Heard there's 50 points for Pop. You know what, Nick? Just for you, I will make an exception.
Thanks.
In a non-twat dickish way, 50 points I don't think will even change where you are in the standings.
50 points is 50 points.
50 points is 50 points, yep. You are on like 1,800/900 career points, I will point out. Pun unintended. So, let's say if you drove your best ever 4 races and won the last, I think there is a chance you could hit 2,000. But that's just a side note. Oh my god, you know how many things align because of that race. That race, you know all those records I have?
Yeah.
Yeah. The record for most points finishers in a row is me with 44. My current one was 43, so obviously now it's 44 again. Big up, Lewis. And that was also my 225th race, but it's my 200th points finish. So I'll take that. Yeah, I'm very happy. But again, it's like you said before quali, we are getting there. I mean, I know the constructors is probably out of it now. Alpine's still got, like, we only gained like 10 on Alpine and they're like 100 ahead with 4 to go, so priority's 3rd. We might even get 2nd, depending on how Ferrari go. I do respect Dan and Sam a lot that race for not, breaking in half, like one holds the other, lets the other go. I respected that a lot.
To be fair,
I don't know what the hell they did on the last lap. You need to watch that back, it was weird.
I think I could add P6. I
Honestly,
overtook
you were
James.
kind of fucked because you couldn't pit earlier to
Yeah.
not lose more time, because you would have lost even more time at the end with those
Well,
mediums.
I overtook James lap 34 onto lap 35 because I was thinking maybe I could get Uri's DRS, and I just wanted to help the both
Yeah.
of us out. But then
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't, so then obviously he overtook me the next lap. So then,
Yeah.
I mean, I knew it was a risk, but I was like, it's worth
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's worth it.
What lap did you pit? 20, 19, 18?
21 onto 22.
21. Yeah, that is a lot. I mean, I had to do 24 laps on those hards. You did 21. When you pitted, how were your hards? Like, on the last lap before you pitted, how were they feeling?
What, the hards?
The hards, yeah.
They were all right. They were shit, but they were better balanced than what the mediums were at the end.
That's what I'm saying.
The thing with the
'Cause
mediums,
even at the end,
the thing with the
I felt
mediums
like
is the front end is still good, but it's just the rears. The rears drop off, so then it just makes it really unsettled.
Enric apparently spun fire at the start. Shit, that's not a good way to start. But Jaden told me they would fall off, but I just took the fall to change. Yeah, I didn't hate your shout, to be fair, though.
Yeah.
Like alternate strategies, because one would work and it just happened to be mine. But the thing is, I wouldn't say I was so confident I knew my strategy was better. It's just I've literally proven it works last season, and today was a carbon copy of that. Same, well, not same, but same amount of people fighting for the win, 3. I'm in the same place where I am last lap, and I told you the way to win this is be P2 heading into the last lap. I wouldn't say I purposely had a shit lap 35 to not be too close to Dan, but at the same time I purposely had a shit lap 35 to not get close to Dan.
Mm.
If you watch my lap 35, I'm purposely driving shit. And it was really all down to Sam, because if Sam had any sniff at me, behind me, it was kind of all fucked, because he would have battled me, I wouldn't have been close enough, or he would have got the pair of us and won himself. So, but the thing is, I can't even say anything negative about them, because I know what they're doing on 16 lap old mediums. They cannot do anything on them. And you the same, you're on 15, 16 lap old mediums. They're genuinely, at this track, it's so bad. This track is the polar opposite to Qatar. That's why Qatar is one of my worst. Mexico has always been one of my favourites, and I've now won the Grand Prix 3 times in the last 6 races.
Yeah.
But well, I only had one pole here, and it was in season 9, and I've qualified second both times on this game. I missed out on pole last season by 13 thousandths, and I've missed out on pole today because Europe's... I actually really do want to see your lap, by the way, but it is a shame you didn't clip it. Yeah. What's the time? 8:30. Okay. I was P4 into turn 1. 1 minute penalty. I did a union, but it still wasn't what do you mean you did a me? Oh, is it because I jumped the start in our practice thing? Oh. I got in his head. I purposely jumped the start in our practice race. I didn't. You know those ones where you time it perfectly and let go when the lights go out, so you get a godly start?
Yeah.
I tried to do that, and for the first time in a while, I actually failed. That's what I'm saying, Will. They split the points. They should have got 33 points, but because they were level, they're going to get the in-between of 15 and 18, which is 16.5, so they get 32. So if anything, they lose 1 point by doing that.
Yeah.
I think. Oh wait, no, I'm a retard. No, they still get the same amount of points. One gets 1.5 more, one gets 1.5 less, but they get the same amount of points constructors wise. 16 points. Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's gonna be weird. Sam's invited me. Should I join and invite you?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm inviting Nick as well. Where's Dan? Oh, that's fair. GG, mate. You were rapid, by the way, at the first few laps. That, you know when you were in 5th and just got past Turbo or whoever it was and you were 4 seconds off the lead? I crossed the line, did a 17.8. You crossed the line, you've done a 16.1. That lap actually kind of scared me. Yeah, you were. I was like, Sam and Dan need to trade to catch. Nah, they can just be on their own and catch us. It will be good enough. And what happened on the last lap? Oh, okay, that's fine. No worries. Oh, James, I got in your head. Mind game. Hello. I jumped the start in our practice thing, and because I just knew you were. Wait, because Nick thought Uri jumped, so you jumped, but I'm guessing it was you who jumped first. Oh shit. You what? Sorry. I can't remember the last time you did that. To be fair, I held my thing when the 5 lights come on. I see obviously the notification in the corner. I don't have to look at it. I just know someone's jumped it. But it didn't even like phase me at one point. I just like, right, well, let them get ahead, and then when the lights go out, we'll see who it is. I was talking to James about his jump start. I wanted to know, when I got down into turn 1, why in like the slow double right did I then see you ahead of Dan 6 tenths behind? Oh, did you actually have a run on him? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. And was it planned to be level over the line, or was that... That is incredible. That's actually incredible. If you two genuinely fought and were level across the line, that's insane. That is insane. Wow. I am actually going to have to check if you guys are going to get 16.5 each, or, you know... You lot score the same as a constructor, 33-33, except one of you will have 1.5 more and 1.5 less and whatnot. Whoever finished ahead of who. I think it was you and then Dan, but... Oh, it was Dan then you? Oh, well, whatever the case. Was it a slip, or did you just think, go? You don't include your audio, do you? So, no. And... Oh shit. Yeah, you can do that. I don't know about this game, but in previous games you can literally kind of let go for literally no joke, a split second, nudge your car forward and not jump start. I've seen it happen before. I don't know if I've seen it this game, but it's possible. Yeah. Hamilton did it a few times in 2016, I believe. It resulted in a lot of his shit start. Yeah. Didn't Max do it in Australia a couple of years? I don't know. So 28 point. This is what I was saying to Nick, James. You're 28 ahead of Frankie. Even if Frankie wins the final 4 and you're second, you're level on points. You're on 7 wins. He's on 6 wins. So you still win from countback. Yeah, crazy. Oh. Yeah. I'm surprised Uri beat you, but you were on different strategies. You spun? What? Oh, that's how then. Never mind. You started on mediums and he started on hards, right? So after him, when he's on hards and you're on mediums, what? Oh, you both started on medium. Oh, right. Okay, fair enough. What lap did you spin? Oh. Nick, you saw it, or James spin? I'm not gonna lie. For the last 10 laps, anything Nick said, I kind of just didn't hear. Yeah, I put in 1.1 laps of fuel. By lap 16, I was down to half a lap, and I thought by the end I'm not going to have enough. Yeah, and then with Sam and Dan, I allowed myself to save some fuels, and then with 4 laps to go, I had 0.28, and I was like, right, I'm good now, and I know exactly what's going to happen. The mediums will fall off, so I have a chance. Yeah, Nick really got shafted by me.
Do you know what that is?
Oh, come on, man. Who got first?
Me, bitch!
Let's go, Nick! I'm really happy for him. He hasn't had a pole in like a year. You didn't get a pole, no. I put 0.2 less than you and Jaden and didn't have to fuel save once. Yeah, I don't know what it is, Nick. We are probably ranking 1 and 2 for people who are shit at fuel. Like, we burn so much for some reason. Me and Nick. Nick lately, me has always been up there, but Nick for some reason has burnt more than me in the last month. He's like, how much fuel are you on? I'm like, 0.74. He's like, well, I've got less than that, and I put more in. Because I will forget. Oh. Nah, Nick. The thing you sent me, yeah, he's not really done anything wrong there. He's just gone off, got a warning. Oh, the tier 1 chat then. Never mind. Oh, was that the last lap? Oh, I did not know it was the last lap then. Oh, you took a page out of my book. Okay. Sam, you went off twice in 1 lap. Or 3 times. Oh my god. Ah, that's it. 6. I think it's 15 or 16 seconds. Yeah. No, so yeah, sorry, Karen. Yeah. Something like that. We were, it was a bit of a mix. Yeah. What do you call it? Yeah, so I was saying to Nick, like, this is literally Texas 2.0, except instead of us 3 fighting for third, we're fighting for a win. And I said, right, as soon as Sam gets ahead of Dan, if it's anything similar to last week, something funny is going to happen. Because when Sam's tyres fall off, I'm going to notice he goes wide at turn 3, goes wide at turn, 5, and then that little bunny thing just before the stadium as well. And somehow didn't get a 3 set. Now he's telling me he didn't get a warning for any of that shit. I went off once before the stadium, backed off, didn't get a warning. I got 1 warning that race, and it was because Nick said there's a yellow, there's someone off. It was Robin who caused. So I looked at the map while I was going at the track while I was going through the corner and got a warning. You said something. Yeah, so I looked, and then mid corner, and then I went off, so I got a warning. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna hold me up and let Dan go. I was very surprised that wasn't gonna be the case. But you do. Yeah. If you had a 3 set, would you have done it? Yeah, I thought so. I'm not gonna lie. When you went off just before the stadium and you didn't get a 3, I was like, how the bullshit is that? But at the same time, I'm thinking, I'm kind of glad he doesn't have a 3, so he wouldn't, you know. No offense. There was even a point in the on lap 30, 29:30, I did just randomly say, "Wow, Sam's gone this far into a Mexico race of all tracks and not got a 3 set." No, I'm proud of you. Yeah, it was actually surprisingly really easy to not get any. James, Nick, how many did you get that race? Oh right, that's fair. Yeah. Like I said, I did mention, I said I can use one warning if I want to, but I never really had a need to. When in the first few laps, I really didn't like the mediums too much. I was keeping the gap constant to Dan at 1.3 until lap 7, when I knew that's when the mediums die. I knew Dan was quicker than me there, but then when it came to the swap where I was on hards and he was on mediums, obviously he was quicker, and then when his mediums fell off, I knew I was quicker, so. I'm going to touch him. What the fuck? Enric gave, well, I say a toe, but I'm gonna guess you hit him. Enric, move, man. Oh, man. Fire was right behind me heading into the end of sector 2 when we were all about to start our last lap. No, I just didn't want him to get a toe from me, so I went off the track to let all of you go. Yeah. Well, I knew I'd have enough time, so I was way behind you guys crossing the line, so I knew I was fine. Last corner. Texas. You know what Bottas did in 2019? I nearly did that. Well, I did hit the wall and threw away enough to miss out by what was it, 58 thousandths to Nick. I don't know who was third. Oh wait, I don't know who's third. Oh, it was you, James. Okay, never mind. Yeah, great. Lights out. Oh my. How early did you jump the start? Fifth light comes on. Well, I guess we are waiting there per se, but... Oh my god, James, you're already alongside us before the lights go out. Oh, that's so unlucky for Euro. It's because we had in tier 2 we had a similar thing in Texas where our Mano, who started second, jumped the start, and 2 people behind him jumped the start as well. Yeah, last week, Frosty Life. Yeah. What do you mean? He's done like. He's done 120. He's done 120 races in tier 2. He's been here since his debut was the first race of season 2 in tier 2. Yeah, you two both made your debut in the same race. You know, and he's like 11th in the standings, 10th, 12th in the stand. He's got like 40 points this season. But no, he's doing all right lately. He's getting constant top fives now. He's been improving. Yellow boy on the ground. Frankie finished fourth, fifth, something like that. Yeah. Sam, it fluctuated because I think Sam had a 3 and or someone got something removed. I don't know. Frankie got a 3 removed. So I think he got fourth. Yeah. So 4 points. 28, 24. But considering you've won 7 races and he's won 2, the races where you haven't won, like that P10 or what, you got in China or 9th or in Belgium. That's exactly, yeah. No, there was a good 5 races in a row where Frankie was like second, first, second, and that really gave him a lot. The 10 sec. Spain was where Alpine just formed a wall and we were all behind them. Sorry, what's that? So it went Bahrain, Saudi, Imola, Spain, Canada, and then Austria, Britain, whatever. Yeah. I sent all the I updated all the graphics yesterday because I had to get the trailer out. I was thinking, right, because I'm not superstitious, but it is stupidly a bit of a coincidence now. Because I hadn't updated the graphics in ages, the last one I sent out was round 3 where I led the championship and then I stopped, so I put them all out, and in that time I've not, had a great 14 whatever races, and now that I'm caught up pretty much, I have a good race. So what did Robin do? Did he just lose it ahead of you, Sam? Or? Robin spun in the middle of the S's. I'm pretty sure you were near him. Oh yeah, you were lagging. To be fair, your Fortnite was up. As if. Oh, that's a cool image. This is pretty cool. Both Saubers and Ferraris heading into turn 4, pretty much neck and neck at some point. Now, because when? Because I think I was pretty occupied seeing 2 Ferraris to my left and right. Oh yeah, you did move in the middle. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, Brazil. Hopefully everyone doesn't speed in the pit lane this time. Well, Sam didn't, to be fair. I think Brazil's the deciding one. If he beats you, it goes, if you beat him, if he gets it to under a win, that's his goal. He has to get it under a win. So he pretty much needs to beat you by 3 points. Hence, he needs to beat you. Simple as that. What do you call it? Yeah, there were a good 4 or 5 times, Sam, where like heading into turn 1, you just disappeared and then reappeared. Caught me a little off guard. It was a little funny, to be honest. The trading with Turbo wasn't terrible. Most laps he actually kind of wasn't close enough to trade with me, so I had to kind of put it in none a bit more. But he was alright. Yeah. It's a shame he couldn't stick with, but. Oh right, I see. Well, that. And you also lost it, didn't you? Like on that little king, but and that was when I was saying the longer we can just keep you guys behind, the better. Like the more you have to, I think what I actually said was the more tires you use to get to us, the better. Like at like time will just the rest will just write itself. Oh great, so my theatre's a bit shit. It just cuts out all the good parts at the end. It just goes from lap 31 to 36. I can't even, because reels end the second you cross the line, I can't even get to see both Ferraris going side by side across the... Yeah. Right, I'm still streaming, I need to end this. Oh, yes.